It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, ABC. Perfect. So why is it, this question is, why is it necessary, needed, or important to live in community?
I don't see that we have any other option as a human species ahead of us.
Community is a very important part of our future and making a shift to live differently on the planet.
You can learn many things, you can be a very talented individual with many skills, but you can't do it all.
But in community you can share the expenses, you share the experience, and it's more fun.
It allows you to have so much more when you share it.
You need your friends and your family and your community to help you out. Everybody does.
We discover ways that we can contribute in a positive way, and the world desperately needs that sort of action.
Our society goes further and further away from it, from the earth, from the soil, from how we grow food, and how we treat each other, how we are together.
More and more what's coming to me really clearly is that our biggest challenge in creating a sustainable society is our human capacity to share resources.
If one person owns it and controls it, it's a recipe usually for disharmony.
There's so much ego.
Too much greed, too much self-interest. We're subverted into competing.
People that have different needs, and so sometimes those needs conflict.
Because your goals aren't necessarily my goals, so we have to somehow incorporate something of everybody's dream.
It's a balance. It's a balance of boundaries, and it's a balance of giving and taking when it's healthy. That's a challenging thing for most of us to learn.
Like this whole thing people have to relearn to come back into living in community.
I want to learn to live differently.
How do we now move into another way of being connected?
What needs to happen is that we work together. To wake up together and to create relationships and help each other and not against.
Not holding on, not being afraid.
To say what you need, say what you want.
You have to build that trust. Like, community is about trust.
To, trade and share, not just your material things, but your life.
Think about the next generations and the possibility of the health of the planet, and reform ourselves as groups and connectedness, rather than living this separatist kind of reality in our thinking, in our ways of being, and in our hearts.
It's really important on the planet, making those kind of changes.